Funding for this program is provided in part by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota.
My name is Mitch DeDeyn, and the play I wrote is called The Teleport Marketer. In this play, there's a man named Larry Fremont who's sitting down to eat dinner, and his favorite TV show is about to start, but right when he's getting ready to do that, he gets a teleport marketer into his home. And in this future I made up for this play, basically a teleport marketer is someone like a telemarketer nowadays, but instead of calling you up on the phone, they'll beam themselves directly into your house, and then, it's up to you to get rid of them. I was thinking about what if this technology was, actually introduced into our modern society. Figured someone would find a way to exploit it, so this play kind of explores that in a comical way. And it's autobiographical to a certain extent because, I've worked as a telemarketer. I'm doing door-to-door sales right now, so a lot of the frustration in Larry Fremont is, things I've ran into in that field of work. Basically, I just hope people get a good laugh out of it and enjoy the show.
Incoming call, incoming call, incoming call.
Ah, son of a... Who calls on someone right at dinner time? Who does that?
Well, hi there. Is this Larry Fremont I'm speaking with?
Oh, God, not you. Didn't I tell you not to call on me again?
Great, and how you doing today, Larry?
Whole lot better until you showed up and ruined my dinner I just prepared.
I'll let you get right back to that meal, though, Larry. I'm going to ask you one quick question first.
What is it?
Have you noticed any drafts in your home? Seems a bit chilly in here to me.
You're free to leave at any time.
Well, the reason I asked, Larry, is that we at Telecorp have just gotten to shipment in some of the most energy-efficient windows you can find anywhere on the market.
Listen, buddy, I'm not going to buy any of the crap you're trying to sell. Didn't I tell you that the last time you called on me?
Now, don't get me wrong here, Larry. I'm not trying to commit to any purchases right now, but while I'm out here, would y'all be interested in looking at some sample products?
No, I wouldn't. Absolutely not.
Well, if you're not ready for your updates with the home, that's completely understandable. We've also got a full line of vitamin supplements that improve your health and regenerate your body with the vigor and stamina of your youth. The secret power of ginseng is what makes these pills so effective, in combination with amino acids and omega oils. Or you can get this wonderful product from our delicious smoothie blend with flavors like pomegranate, boysenberry, cran apple.
Hold on a minute. I don't want anything you have. Didn't you hear me before when I said I'm not buying?
Would you like to at least order a free sample of our smoothie supplement? This is a 100% free offer. All you pay is a small fee for shipping and handling. We'll give you a 3-day supply, absolutely free.
Are you not hearing me? Jesus Christ, you never stop talking long enough to listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm not interested. I'm broke anyway, you jerk, so why don't you just buzz off?
Oh, there's nothing to worry over, Larry. If any sort of interest that catches your eye from our product line, we have a number of different payment plans for you to choose from.
They passed laws for the National Do Not Call Registry in 2003. Over 50 years later, and you people still haven't gotten the message.
I understand what you're saying, Larry, but Telecorp has some amazing deals you can't pass up. I'm talking about once-in-a-lifetime investments here. Aren't you getting sick and tired of those cold Minnesota winters? If you got the winter blues and looking for a getaway from the daily grind, we have just the thing for you. Take a look at this brochure that shows the Red Palace Villa, which just opened up in the beautiful region of Mars. The timeshares you'll see will include access to all the villas and entities, including golf courses, swimming pools, casinos, and spas. The Southern Sao Paulo region is one of the most captivating tourist attractions, featuring breathtaking hiking trails through the Martian landscape, 6-star cuisines, and award-winning theaters, galleries, and museums. The timeshares, as you'll see within the brochure, are offered at a very affordable rate, which could return a money-making investment.
Come on, buddy, are you serious? I can't afford a Martian villa for crying out loud. You see this piece of crap place I live in now? Look, I'm not kidding here. I have no money. Zero, nada, zilch. I got canned from my job, and I'm pretty sure I told you that the last time you called on me. I'm getting evicted at the end of the month, for Christ's sake. Now go on. Get out of here. I'm done talking to you. My TV show's about to start, and I don't want to miss it because of you.
Now, I know you mentioned you weren't ready for no winter renovations, Larry. What kind of shape is your siding in out there?
It's fine.
And what kind of siding is it? If you don't mind me asking, that is.
Vinyl.
Well, the thing about vinyl siding, Larry, is that it's subject to a lot of warping and fading once it starts to age. Usually only get a lifespan about 10 years. They have standard factory-grade vinyl, which is mostly installed in the houses nowadays.
I just told you I'm broke, didn't I? Come on, get out of here. I can't buy anything. What don't you understand about that?
Okay, then, let me make sure to show you the color swatches that show the variety in which your siding is available. If you got a special lady in your life, Telecorp also offers feminine beauty products at wholesale prices.
I don't have any special lady.
Our product line includes soaps, perfumes, and shampoos, all which make excellent gifts for your family members as well.
Jesus Christ, you're a real pain in the neck. I'm going at least to try to enjoy this nice meal I cooked. Keep talking if you want, but I can tell you now that I won't be listening.
What kind of knife are you using there, Larry? Oh no, this won't do at all. Doctors, have just found out that one of the leading causes of late onset carpal tunnel syndrome is dull silverware. Now take a look at one of these knives, Larry. You see the edge on these babies? They can cut right through a tennis shoe like it's no problem, just like it was butter.
You ever shut up, for the love of God? Leave me eat here. My TV show is about to start. Now go on and get back to your teleport and go back to your piece of crap job.
Calm down, Larry. Jeez, you don't have to be so rude about it. I know I'm working a crap job. You think I want to be a telemarketer, eh? Of course not. If you know anywhere better at time, please, by all means, let me know.
If I knew of a job opening, I'd be snatching it up for myself, not telling you about it.
Telecorp is always looking to fill positions in the company. All you gotta pay is a small fee for the price of your products, but it's nearly a certain way for you to generate income.
Yeah, right, pal. You aren't drawing me into your company's little pyramid scheme here. You think I'm stupid here?
You only need to move $500 during each fiscal quarter in order to earn back your initial investment.
Come on, cut the crap. Have you made back your money that you paid when you started off?
Well, not quite, but I'm only in the first month in the sales force.
You really are a sucker, aren't you? I can't believe anyone would be dumb enough to fall for this kind of crap.
You don't know my plans. I'll be the one laughing once I'm rolling in the bills.
Yeah, all right. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. Until that day comes, stay out of my house. Now go on, get out of here. I'm about 5 seconds from calling the police and reporting your company.
I'm going to be rich, I'm telling you.
Nobody's rich. You know the economy nowadays. You can't escape that unless you're born into big money.
Go on, you can scoff away if you want. I've got dreams, though. I'm going to make something of myself. You can mark my words on that.
Yeah, okay. Now get, I'm serious.
I'll leave you my card. Don't hesitate to contact me, Larry, if you change your mind for anything from our line of products.
Don't count on it. Off with you now, vamoose.
You may not be interested in buying anything, Larry, but someone will be, sooner or later. Derp, derp, put on my goggles. Here I go. Whoa!
Good riddance. Thought I'd never get rid of that jerk. Maybe missed the first part of my TV show. Son of a... Now my dinner's gotten cold.
Whoa!
I don't have an identity. due to the fact that I'm a proud descendant of the slave trade. I hear men talking about the motherland, but the relationship between East and West Africans is non-existent. I can still hear the cries and the moans of the 200 million plus that died before the ships ever made it to shore. I remember selling crack to a pregnant woman because I idolized the green paper with plastic faces of men who molded this great nation. I remember when Brown versus the Board of Education was the foundation for a black man to receive an education. But now the focus is turned to prisons, jails, and juvenile detention centers. Why give a man his rights without ever wanting a relationship? Why is the color black defined as harmful, threatening, pessimistic, or without moral quality or goodness? The melting pot has changed due to the economical plague of this hurting nation from rich to poor, because middle class is a thing of the past. If I could change the position of my heart or the color of my skin, I would rather be dead. If I plan to change the world, I better start with myself, because pretending to be the creator of the glorious mysteries of being created is a cardinal sin. If I can turn every man and woman inside out, what would you see? Thank you.
All right, this is called Pie at 2 a.m. My emotional poverty has me broken again. This old pen is like an old friend. It reminds me of when ink-smeared tears and coffee stains, like hunger pains, wrote songs on napkins or cell walls. The bathroom stalls of a diner at midnight after a long fight. You were right. You were always right. I should have known. I slept alone that night in a tan booth. Wake up, sir. Can I call you a cab? Do you need a ride? I get off at 2. The buzz of a fluorescent diner light at 2 a.m. A distant knife is a metronome beating fast towards pushing me over an edge. I slowly look up from the white film developed over a cold cup of coffee to answer a question about pie or something. I can only look into her soul and wonder, what is she going home to this morning? A screaming colicky baby? An unemployed husband? A kitchen piled high? Roaches scurrying across the floor? She smiles at me, and I try to be polite back. Is she thinking to herself, why am I here? Does she think, he cheated? He lost another job? He got kicked out again? Or maybe his woman walked out on him. As we in that split moment ponder each other's lives and wonder why we're both here at this moment, I ordered the pie. She smiled. $3.95 added to my bill. It might net her another 80 cents in tips tonight. Can she now take the bus ride home? I look back down at the white film in my coffee and stir it in as not to leave residue while I take another sip. I reach into my pocket and count the coins I dug out of my sofa. $5 and some change ought to be enough. There's a red glow on the paneling from the taillights just outside my window. I always wonder where people are going. I wish I had somewhere to go.
Well, my name is Alex Hapka, and I wrote the piece, The Idealator, that's going to be featured here at the Minnesota Short Play Festival. And the play is about a writer named Cletus Stinton who is suffering from writer's block. He can't seem to get anything down on paper, but just when he's about to give up, in walks his new idea, Dimni Deperna, or Didi for short. Throughout the play, we learn about the process of how ideas visit writers. I wrote the piece when I was suffering from writer's block myself, and it was a fantastical way of looking at the way ideas actually visit us. I thought it was an interesting concept, and what I hope people get out of it is a few laughs and enjoy the story and possibly spark the ideas out in the audience to go home and write stuff of their own.
That the rules, an eye for an eye. He stole my sister, I steal his sight. He stole her heart, pulls out dagger, I will tear his apart. Oh Lord, forgive me, for madness corrupts my mind, and where are you going with this? Oh, granted, I've been to school for a full 8 years for writing. I've written over 17 books, 2 plays. I still have trouble coming up with ideas. You know, people think that professionals just pull slips of ideas out of a hat and slap it onto paper, making it a masterpiece. It doesn't work like that, no. If that's the way professionals are, I'm way off.
Click.
Ah! Who the hell are you?
Oh, sorry. Dimni Deperna, Didi for short.
What are you doing in my house? How did you get in here?
They didn't tell you?
Tell me what?
Oh, God, they forgot to call every single time. I'm your new idea.
My idea?
For your next great play.
What are you talking about?
May I read what you have so far?
No, you may not. It is not finished yet.
Please. I'd like to know what I'm getting myself into.
No.
Well, fine. I work better under improvisation anyway. Now, I need a person and a place and a... Oh. Could I have something to drink or something? I mean, maybe a glass of water. It's been a long trip.
No, you may not.
Well, jeez. You are a bad host. You know, I come all the way out here nearly breaking my fingers, picking your lock, trying to get into your place, and you don't even offer me something to drink. You know, the easiest thing in the world.
Well, hey.
Shh.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, who am I? I'm your new idea.
Oh, well, hello, new idea. Good to meet you. May I offer you something to drink?
It is not that difficult. You know, you make it sound like it's a bad thing for an idea to show up unannounced.
It's called breaking and entering.
Oh, hey, I haven't broken anything. Well, except a few of my corporation's rules. Oh, I am so fired.
What rules?
Rule 149 of the Idea Visiting Handbook. All ideas must show precisely 3 minutes 42 seconds after being announced to the receiver by the Idealator. This is to maintain a prestige that will both scare and astonish the writer into a sense of creativity in order to piece together a masterpiece.
What?
Look, it's not that complicated. The Idealator sent me, cha-ching, your new idea to write about, and normally you, cha-chong, the writer, would welcome me with open arms. Well, the problem is either I arrived too early, or the Idealator is late in calling you. Therefore you, the writer, think me, the idea, is some psychopathic hobo who breaks into people's houses to have crazy conversations about ideas being personified.
Well, exactly. I don't believe you.
Oh, you're killing me. Look, not many people believe me, but I am here and I have a job to do. So can we please get over this extremely awkward conversation and just move on?
Well, you are an extremely interesting person. I mean, so many layers.
Yes.
Well, explain to me this then. Why don't I remember getting a visit like this before?
I cannot believe I'm working with this. Rule 451. To keep from further questioning of this process, all visits must be erased from the memory of the writer and replaced with the thought that the human brain is entirely capable of thinking up its own idea and relaying it to the writer in an orderly fashion. Now, can we please be done with the 20 questions, and may I have something to drink?
Sure.
4,000 miles I traveled for this, and this is the thanks I get. Yeah, I had better be getting a bonus.
Here you go.
Thank you. What the hell was that for?
I was just seeing if you're real.
Well, I'm real. Jeez, pulling my hair. Who the hell do you think you're? Yeah, I should poke you in the face.
Okay.
Can we please just get on with this?
Sure. Where do I start?
Let me see what you've got.
Be my guest.
Thank you.
Well, it's not finished yet.
This is poetic.
What?
Well, a few revisions and...
Well, I guess, I mean,
gold.
I really just need to...
This is a full idea. You are Terry Rimshaw, right?
No, I'm a Cletus Stinton.
Oh, boy. Well, this is embarrassing. No wonder you didn't get a call.
Well, actually, I like you more than my idea. Such an interesting character.
Yes, but it's not your idea.
But it could be.
No. Rule 446.
Forget about the rules. Look, you already broke a few, and I overlooked it. Look, we can bend and scratch a few here, right?
That was under a different context.
Look, you are a fully developed character with this hilarious idea. It's amazing.
It's plagiarism.
No. According to the law, any idea that isn't documented is up for grabs. Oh.
Sorry, Cletus. Rule 451. All ideas must be erased and replaced. Now, unfortunately, this wasn't a formal visit, so I won't be replacing it. Although, this would make a wicked story.
Oasis. Where the land tilts down to catch pond and the air tastes of rusty chain. Where fireflies signify over pea-green scum and the woods itch impatiently. Coyotes weave daybeds, and intense as phosphorus set off by campfire moon, shun all at once the possibility of redemption. You might scent, too, the devil's fetid overcoat hanging in a cottonwood. Amphibian choruses ratchet Devonian shape notes, denying the body vanishes. And what of Lazarus? Does he remember any of it? 100 crows in the stamen of sleep, the basilisk doe, and the milk-white fawn?
Funding for this program is provided in part by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota.